On this episode of Designing Spaces, keeping your home bug-free with expert pest control services. Beautiful Amish furniture ideal for your outdoor oasis. Mortgage services and solutions. Plus lots more. It's time to design. Let's go. Did you just see a bug skitter across the floor? Or are you having issues with rodents? Keeping your home pest-free is not just about aesthetics. It's a fundamental aspect of creating a safe, healthy, and comfortable living space for you and your loved ones.
A lot of people, when it comes to pest control service, they think that it's just go to Home Depot and apply something you get off the shelf. The products you can buy, over the counter are about 1/100th as effective as what a professional service can provide around the home. We like to use what's called integrated pest management, or IPM. We're coming up with solutions that address everything from trees, harborage, grass, moisture in the grass, standing water. We're really kind of doing a full inspection around the exterior of the home and kind of going to the source. And we start from the outside and work our way in, because that's where the bugs are coming from. And so we get outside, find where the problem's starting, and treat it at the source. What a lot of people do is they wait too long before they address a situation, and then it starts to compound. And it's 1 to 4 to 16 to 30. It just grows really, really fast. Having a professional service that's on a regular cadence is the most important thing. Pest control is like weeding a garden. You can do it once, but if you don't continually do it, the weeds are just gonna come back and they're gonna grow and you're gonna have an infestation.
Now that you've identified what type of pests are giving you cause for concern, it's time for Anthem Pest Control to create a plan for eliminating them.
We're gonna attack each and every individual home differently. So if somebody is seeing ants in the yard and they've got kids, we're obviously gonna inspect a little more thoroughly on the yard, make sure to take care of those ant mounds. If somebody has termites or something's eating the home or the structure of the home, then we're going to check out the structure of the crawl spaces and things like that a little bit more as well. If you've got any open gaps into your roof, or if you have small openings into the home, that's great to be covered by wire mesh so that the bugs don't have any highways into the home. Also, keeping your grass trimmed short, keeping shrubbery away from the structure of the home, long branches as well. Our product is a lot more efficient and effective if that stuff is cut back and trimmed away from the home.
Each local technician is thoroughly trained, licensed, knowledgeable, and dedicated to keeping your home safe from unwanted pests.
One of the main things we pride ourselves on at Anthem is the efficacy of our training and just the standards that we hold our technicians to. We have ongoing trainings and meetings and continuing education hours that our guys are required to go through. Environment safety is just as secure as your family safety or your pet's safety, and so we're not just required to, but we're obligated to ensure that everything we do is not harmful to the environment. We have different procedures that we follow to ensure that the environment's protected.
A lot of our customers will have an organic garden or some type of ornamental plants that they don't want touched at all. So we offer a wide variety of baits or traps that we can put around those so that we're not in contact with any of the plant life. And it's always important that on our application that our technicians have, that they're going to be able to scroll through and see the notes and say, hey, this customer has an organic garden in the back right-hand corner of the yard. So we're gonna steer clear of that. We're definitely cautious of that, and we wanna make sure that our customers know that we're always respectful of those types of things.
And what are people saying about Anthem Pest Control?
Anthem Pest Control was my choice because I ended up talking face to face. It's not somebody you're just talking to over a phone. You actually get to know them. They'll discuss things with you right there before you ever sign up and agree to do services with them. They'll go over all sorts of stuff, and they're very knowledgeable. And I felt like because I had that person-to-person relationship, I then could trust them to do what I really needed to do. They communicated with me. They were right there. They were next to me, helping me out, and that's why Anthem was the choice I went with.
We have a satisfaction guarantee at Anthem, which means if there's ever a problem with the service, with the level of activity that you're seeing, we will come out for free to retreat and reservice the home within 48 hours whenever we find out that there's a problem. If you're looking for a quality service provider that has a high reputation, high level of training, and very good reviews and very good response time, you should look no further than Anthem, because we're the highest rated in all of Georgia, both in the number of reviews and the quality of the reviews. And I think that speaks to the level of service that we pride ourselves on. We're going to do our best every single time And if there's ever a hiccup, we're going to come resolve that for you so that we can maintain a good relationship.
To find out more about Anthem Pest Control, visit anthempest.com and designingspaces.tv. Whether you have a sprawling garden, a cozy balcony, or a simple patio, choosing the right outdoor furniture can truly transform your space into a relaxing haven. And what better way to explore this than by delving into the timeless charm of Amish Atlanta furniture?
I got into this business after being in men's retail for 25 years, and that ended, and was at a point where I didn't really know what I was going to do. Best friend called me and said, I found this amazing product, then you have to see it. So on the coldest day of my life, I flew to Ohio and we drove out to the Amish place that has turned into my supplier, and I saw the product and thought, oh my goodness, I know exactly what I can do with this. March of 2010 started the company, and here we are almost 14 years later, bigger and better than we were. Initially I had polyethylene furniture along with cedar and oak pieces, which were beautiful until it rained or you had some sunny days, and then they started to weather. So I went to complete poly furniture and have been that ever since. For something outside that you can leave outside as minimum to no maintenance, and all you really have to do is wipe a little bit of Mother Nature off and enjoy. This material is polyethylene. It is a high density poly, and it has the best fade resistancy. This is the best of the best if you're going to invest in something outside. It is fade resistant. All the hardware is aircraft grade stainless, no lead, won't rust. It's pretty indestructible. I've had customers for 14 years, and they're buying pieces that will go back to match the stuff that they have. The Amish that make these, they are out in their warehouses cutting this, putting it together. They don't construct anything or have any piece that is longer than 2 feet that doesn't have a support piece, so there's not going to be any bowing over all the years and all the use. The hardware on this is aircraft grade stainless, which means there's no lead in it. The specs that they have designed these pieces with are so accurate than some of the more mass-produced stuff, and it's pretty much a one-time purchase.
With so many options available, it's easy to find one that best fits your space.
We offer a variety of styles, and the space pretty much dictates what that looks like. Adirondack chairs, for example, are real popular around fireplaces, on people's docks, from their main house to the beach house to the lake house. Lounge chairs with reclining back are great around pools. Pub tables and swivel pub chairs are great on decks. There's a variety that really fits the space. Color options are very much a personal choice. It usually is determined by what color the house is, what color the stone is around the fireplace or the fire pits, what color pool is trimmed in. Some people want to accent and have a lot of contrast. Some people like something a little more blendy. So it really is up to the customer to decide how they want to express the furniture through the colors. More times than not, people will start with a set of something, and then a couple of years later they'll get another set that may match what they purchased, or they may go in a different direction. But if they do get something that they want to match what they have, and they bought it years ago, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a dead match with what they've got.
Made right here in the USA, all products are handmade by the Amish, who are known for their high-quality craftsmanship and attention to detail.
The process of how this starts and ends up looking like this is pretty complex, in my opinion. The polyethylene comes in long strips. One day they will cut arms for gliders, and then maybe slats for gliders the next day, and stack them as high as they can stack them. And then going somewhere where they then assemble all of that. From beginning to end, it's not a quick process. Somebody taking the time to make each piece by hand, one at a time, speaks volumes to the longevity and the quality and the craftsmanship of the product. You can buy something years later that is in the same colorway as what you have sitting in your backyard or your patio or wherever it may be, and it is going to match. The dye lots stay the same. Amish Atlanta and the success of the company is built on relationships. We have the best customers ever. So they are the reason for the success of Amish Atlanta. Amish Atlanta provides me a platform to make people happy, and that is in my nature. It always has been, probably always will be.
And what are people saying about Amish Atlanta?
Yeah, we were looking for something sustainable and durable that was going to last a long time, and we came across this material, the aircraft grade fasteners, and the way that it's put together was really critical to my decision making.
Replacing furniture, patio furniture throughout the years because it's not aging well and doesn't have the appearance that we want. So we think with this, we'll be able to have the longevity and the look that we want.
To come across something like this that we knew was theoretically going to outlive us and not have to worry about this again, and we can move on to other more important things in our lives was a huge find.
The glider chair that seats for 2 people, and it's really comfortable, and also just the little feature of the cup holder, just not something I thought I needed, but it's really handy and really enjoy having that as part of the chair itself.
There's such a huge color selection that Kurt has, and it changes, with Amish Atlanta. I think that you could integrate different colors over time, you could add things, but there really is probably a color palette to fit just about everybody's needs.
We had just built a new home, put in a swimming pool, and we wanted some pool furniture. So we wound up talking to Kurt and purchased a table, 4 chairs, bought a couple of gliders from him to put around our pool. And that's how we first got to introduction to Amish Atlanta.
Just the durability of it, the comfort. You don't have to ever replace it. I mean, we've had ours for about 12 years and never had an issue with it.
We gave my son the furniture that we had, the red and black furniture around our pool, and he is still using that at his home today.
They're built, contoured for your back, and they're great. They're very, very comfortable to sit on.
But we bought very, very nice furniture to go out around the pool that was not this furniture. And that furniture, at best, you might get a year or 2 out of it.
We've had our furniture for about 15 years, and it looks brand new.
I was impressed with the quality and the fact that they're made from recycled materials. The hardware is all stainless steel, which you rarely ever find on any outdoor furniture. So they've gone the extra mile to make a really high quality product. And it's made in the U.S.
We even had them make us a serving table, which they didn't normally make.
It's one of a kind.
One of a kind.
If we weren't maxed out with the furniture already, we'd probably be buying more.
We've had Adirondack chairs in the past, and they eventually became garden statues because they would rot and we'd buy new ones. When these came along, they were great because you could leave them outdoors year round. And as everyone knows, Michigan gets pelted with some pretty severe weather in the winter. There's a lot of give to the product as far as the materials that are made. So when you sit in it, it conforms a little bit to you. And it stays cool to the touch, which is really nice too.
We went with the neutral.
We did the sandalwood. It was really just soft and neutral for our space. It's kind of a taupey color, and taupe is my wife's favorite color. It looks pretty much brand new and clean all the time. So when you're buying new pieces, you're not buying them to replace the old ones. You're buying to add to your collection.
Amish Atlanta cares about the environment.
We are considered a green company, and the reason for that is primarily that all of this is made out of polyethylene, which is recycled plastic. Not only is it durable, but it also helps our environment. To be able to make just some type of contribution to the environment is very meaningful for me. I was born and raised on a farm in Nebraska. I knew from the beginning that you have to take care of the earth, you have to take care of your environment, and still making an effort to do something to help the environment. And by selling a product that is beautiful and luxurious, that's not in a dump site, is, I think, a pretty cool thing. My Amish supplier and I are always talking about new products, a product that's in development. We have some right now. In fact, he's working on a new glider, which is a pub glider. You'll sit up like in a pub chair that I'm in, only it'll glide like a glider. So he's still working that out. But every year he has something new, and we introduce a new product, new colors. So people that have this already can have an opportunity to freshen or add to what they have that they may not have that specific style or colorway. This is an investment, a long-term investment, because this is virtually going to last you pretty much the rest of your life. You can go to a lot of different places and buy imitation stuff of this, and then in a few years later you'll come back and buy it again. You're going to buy this one time here. and be happy until you decide to do something else with it.
To find out more about Amish Atlanta, visit AmishAtlanta.net and designingspaces.tv.
According to a national survey from Home.com, about 40% of people said signing a new home mortgage can be the most stressful event in modern life. But it doesn't have to be that way.
Some concerns that I had, I wanted to make sure that I had somebody local that I could rely on, that was going to answer timely questions, that was going to be at almost my beck and call. My other concern was just that it really met my financial needs from a standpoint as I am a first-time home buyer, so I don't have a ton of, I'm not sitting on a big pile of liquid cash here. I needed to make sure that it fits my needs.
Buying a new home, it's a very exciting point in everyone's life, but the financial part is usually pretty scary.
Finding the right guidance, and better yet, financial partners, can go a long way towards achieving the goal of home ownership.
Instead of going to a big bank or something like that, I like the small credit union feel because it does make me feel like I'm at home. You get a little bit better of customer service, it's local, you can walk in and rely on the people.
Georgia United Credit Union has been providing financial expertise and services to Georgians for over 62 years. Their members enjoy exceptional service and great financial benefits, including access to a breadth of mortgage solutions.
We do get a lot of comments that people are surprised we do mortgages. Less and less, though. But Georgia United currently offers conventional home loans, VA loans. We've got home equity lines of credit or HELOCs. Lots of different products to help you with whatever needs you have with your home.
The way I landed at Georgia United was I actually became friends with my lender, Jason Trial. So I went ahead and did some due diligence. I filled out an application with Georgia United.
I get a lot of joy out of helping people find the home of their dreams and their forever home. Ryan had a very particular home he was looking for.
I've been looking for a house since last October, and this was an absolute box checker. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. I wanted a pool, and I got a 20 by 40 in-ground pool. The backyard is an oasis. It is what sold me. When I say dream house, I'm talking this is an absolute dream house. My aunt is a longtime VP lender in a small town in Illinois. So at the end of the day, I had her take a look at the program Georgia United could provide. And to be honest, it was a very, very tough program to beat.
So we have a GUCU 100 program. It's a 100% financing program, 0% down payment for well-qualified borrowers, no monthly mortgage insurance. That's my favorite program. It helps a lot of first-time home buyers that don't have a lot of liquid cash get into a home.
So if you're visiting our branches, you'll meet with one of our financial service officers, and they will help you complete an application. Once the application is completed, it gets sent to somebody like me, a home loan consultant. We'll review the application and give you a call. At that point, we discuss your options, what products are available to you, and we guide you through the process from that point forward.
The major questions that homeowners should be asking are, what's my projected payment going to be? How much is my out-of-pocket expenses? You want to look at your total monthly gross income and your total monthly expenses, including your proposed mortgage payment, and you want that number to come in at under 43%. The most common mistake we see, don't make any major financial changes until after this mortgage closes. Don't apply for new loans, don't apply for new credit cards, don't have a major job change. All of those can factor into your qualification.
Georgia United also upholds a mission to enrich the lives of people in their communities.
Our purpose at Georgia United is to enrich lives in the communities that we serve.
So one of the great things about Georgia United is we have the Georgia United Foundation. We reach out to the community.
And we do everything we can to give back, and it's just in our nature and in our blood at Georgia United.
If it wasn't for Jason and the dedicated work of him and his team, my realtor, I wouldn't be where I'm at. And to be honest, this is, you don't want to get cliche and use the term forever home, but I legitimately will be in this house for the next 10 to 15 years, and I honestly couldn't be happier.
Give us a call, ask us questions, be more informed and more educated about the home buying process. We'll be here for you when you're ready.
To learn more about the mortgage solutions and community impact provided by Georgia United Credit Union, an equal housing lender insured by the NCUA, visit gucu.org or designingspaces.tv. Welcome to the Motion Shading Showroom, where they specialize in designing and installing luxury window treatments. They're powered by Lutron electric drives that take your home or business to the next level. Let's check it out.
So at Motion Shading, we deal with high-end electronics, and we do automation solutions for our clients for window shading as well as lighting. Our clients come to us with basic needs to shelter their homes from the harsh UV rays that come in that blast their areas with heat as well as glare. So our products really are geared around shielding their homes, their fine furnitures, their artwork, and their flooring from the degrading, harmful sun and the rays that come in through our home. We work with commercial clients as well as residential, and what's nice about our product is it really lends to both atmospheres quite nicely.
They offer a wide variety, and they work with homeowners, designers, and builders.
Another option would be blackout material, which is going to block out the light 100% at that point. The other and last is going to go through and be our solar materials. Solar material is going to go through and give you different privacy opacities. That's going to go through and help you control the light in the space, and also give you some help with the heat diffusions, that type of thing as well.
And with the automation, they don't have to think about when in the day they need to have the shades come down to protect their homes. The automation solutions we set up for them protect them year-round, and they even know when the sun is going to be coming through the windows all throughout the year.
You can motorize pretty much everything at this point. Lutron offers roller shades as 95% of what we sell at this point. We also have cellular shades and draperies available, all of which can be motorized.
They partner with Lutron because they ensure all motorized features are the best of the best.
Lutron gives us the opportunity to go through and have hem bar alignment, which means that it's going to go through, the shades are going to be at the same exact spot throughout the entire function of the window. This is a great example of that, where all shades got the same communication, they're all going up at exactly the same spot, they're going to stop at the exact same spot. The newest addition from Lutron, our Palladium, which can be either hardwired or battery powered. These are the newest addition, which is the battery powered, either 4 or 6 D-cell batteries that are going to give us anywhere from 2.5 to 5 years of lifespan on those batteries. With Lutron voice commands, you can control multiple shades in a single room just by naming each shade differently. Echo, open Lutron drapery.
With access to manufacturing plants located right here in the USA, Motion Shading is able to deliver custom made-to-order product to its clients with some of the best lead times in the high-end automation industry.
What's nice about having a US-based manufacturer is they understand these trends, they understand that they need to move product, and they're situated right now to be best and leading in the industry in terms of getting us product quickly into our clients' hands as soon as possible. Our patio environments as well as our interior environments can be driven by the same luxurious, almost silent electric drives. And our clients really love to make sure that they can have one solution that works with one app control. And we can do that on the patio space as well as in the interior of their home. Lutron offers very good manufacturer warranties. They offer what they call an 8-year limited warranty, 5-year full replacement. And it's very rare that we have to use it, but when we do, they're very good partners of ours, and they work with us very well to make sure our clients are well taken care of for the lifetime of the product. What we enjoy most is getting to the end of each project and seeing how delighted the client is when they finally see what we envisioned with them for their space, when they came in, sat down with us from day one, and it's the most rewarding part of the job.
We're here to make this as simple for you as possible. We'll take care of you from inception to installation. We're not happy unless if you're happy.
Want to know more about automating your home with Motion Shading powered by Lutron Automation? Visit motionshading.com or designingspaces.tv.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.